Oh yeah, I mean, what about the drones, dude? There's so much going on, but yet I don't feel like I have that much content. But
I'm
I've
not
got
really paying attention to any of that. I gotta. I mean,
there's a no.
the most I've seen about the drones is in my Facebook dad group, which I'm actively trying to get kicked out of.
They're talking about drones in the dad group.
Yeah, they're just like, so are we shooting them down or what? I
Oh
mean,
my
there's like 176,000 people in the group. So,
wow.
but I can't take any of that seriously. I mean, honestly, unless me or somebody I know directly, or like, I'll give you maybe like 1 degree of separation on this, like Nicky the dude's brother seen a drone. I would take that. But other than that, man, I can't believe any of it.
Well, I know either can I. This is what's so fascinating. It's not just you. There's a whole thing that like, and I haven't been paying attention at all. I just got a couple updates because it's happening like this evening. There's stuff going on today.
The mothership.
The mothership thing, yeah, and then the government's denying it.
Well, yeah, because it's probably batshit crazy.
The government says there's a mothership from Iran that's been here for a month and it's unleashing.
Who said that? I think it wasn't just like a congressman. I mean, we have to come to terms with the fact that some of these congressmen are fucking nuts now.
Well, then maybe he's trying to stoke war. I mean, I don't trust. I'm not saying he's right. I just think it's weird that the Pentagon can't even back up what the representative is saying. I mean, so there seems to be either some rogue stuff going on or some communication issues. But here's what I'm getting at is that the UFO community is getting in trouble. They're like, there's a huge flap going on, and it's just crickets from the UFO community. Nobody wants to fucking put themselves out and try and like, which is maybe it's a good thing that people aren't just saying, oh, ETs or oh this or oh that, because maybe people just don't know. Because you know what it is? It is a very strange. From what I've seen, and I haven't seen a lot, there are some weird pictures. You know, some people are saying, oh, that's a plane. But then when you really see the video of the plane, it doesn't act and sound like a plane. It looks like a bunch of drones in the shape of a plane. So, and then you see these other pictures that are definitely good pictures of something that doesn't seem like it's man-made, you know? Ah, dude. Okay, well, we'll talk about. I mean, do you want me to go down the rabbit hole a little bit on that right away, or
on the drones?
Yeah,
if you want. I mean, I don't think it's real.
Well, what do you mean it's real? I mean, dude, have you seen like this is the time lapse footage of it. Look at this. Look at this. This is in New Jersey.
But I can't trust that this is real. I just can't.
Well, okay, look, there's enough info out there that it's not all fake. At least I'm not saying I have any answers or I know what's real and what's not real, but there's enough virality to it that it's not just all fake.
Well, how big of drones are they, and how come I can see them just as points of lights in the sky? Because all the drones that I'm familiar with, if I was going to see them in this video, they would be very visibly distinguishable as drones, as fucking quadcopter drones, because you wouldn't be able to see them otherwise. They have to be so close to you before you can see them.
Well, this is the problem. We're not talking about your typical quadcopter drones. These are like
Predator drones.
What?
They're just big Predator drones?
No, it's more like orbs. Like it's acting more. I mean, these one. I don't know about these ones specifically.
Aliens.
But look, okay, let's.
Do the Iranians have drones?
Let's hear it.
Are they orb drones? Enemy drones? Remember Trump was holding the orb ball?
Did you hear it?
He went to Saudi Arabia the first day and held that orb.
I wish I should have saved more stuff about this.
From very high sources, very qualified.
Well, it's probably good that we just get through it quickly because like everybody and their dog is talking about it.
So. Very responsible sources. I'm going to tell you the real deal.
I mean, normally I wouldn't even bring this up because it's going viral, but it's just happening recently. And plus, it's always something I've been interested in, obviously, but just was sort of watching it from afar these days.
Iran launched a mothership.
Iran launched a mothership
about a month ago. That contains drones.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's been sitting off the coast for a month. I don't know. I don't know if it's an Ariel mothership or
Iran has a mothership that can just float around in the air for a month.
Well, no, it's probably a boat. I mean, I don't think he just says a mothership.
Mothership is off.
And why even use that?
Mothership? I've never heard the term mothership.
I know. That's what's so funny about it. Like, what are you doing, dude? But
shouldn't it just be like a a drone
An
department,
aircraft carrier, a drone craft carrier.
drone craft carrier, like a drone attack vessel. Why is it a mothership? That makes it sound super UFO-y.
I know.
The deal.
Space Force.
Off the east
What?
Space Force.
coast of the United States of America. They've launched drones, is everything that we can see or hear. And again, these are from high sources. I don't say this lightly.
Yeah, they're
Now,
fucking high on
the
fucking
probability
methamphetamine.
It could have been our own government. We know it's not our own government because they would have let us know. It could have been.
Oh, the government would have let us know.
outside hobbyist or
You are the government, buddy.
That's his reasoning, because they want to let us know. Oh yeah, like what? Like all the other things they let you know about.
So he is a congressman from
have
New
the
Jersey.
technology. But let's pretend that's possible. The third possibility was somebody, an adversarial country, doing this. Know that Iran made a deal with China to purchase drones, motherships, and technology in order
Motherships.
to go forward.
Wait,
The sources
All
I don't know,
go ahead.
mothership.
wait. I
We have
gotta
a
look- I
bid
gotta
for a
see.
mothership. Wait,
This
would you
is
do
a-
this tender for a mothership?
This has got to be a drone mother. What is it? No Iranian drone mothership off the coast. Iran. I just want to see what a drone mothership looks like. I'm trying to find a picture of a drone mothership.
Okay, I'm gonna keep
Ooh,
playing.
ooh, look at this. Look at this. I found one.
Okay. Okay, I don't think we need to. Do we need to hear more of this? He's
No, that's
pretend
enough.
that's possible. The third possibility, they are speaking in
aliens.
confidentiality.
so yeah. He's basically saying that they don't know what it is, but there's a few possibilities.
Here's a drone mothership. This right here.
Is that that just looks like a big Predator drone? It just looks like
10-ton
exactly what you
monster.
said. What?
China, are you seeing this screen?
Yeah, but that's 10
China's
ton monster. That's not.
10-ton monster drone mothership could unleash swarms mid-air. So here's
that's-
this is a drone mothership. I'm not saying.
I
I'm
know,
just
but
saying.
that's not the type of swarms we're talking about. The drones I think that we're talking about are way bigger than that. They're like, it would have to be, I don't know, like a traditional aircraft carrier size type thing. That's what I picture. But
So
but
then
I
they're
haven't-
planes. No, they gotta no, I don't know. I disagree. They're either orbs or they're not drones. I mean, the biggest drones are like the Predator drones that are probably like the size of my car or my truck. But if those things are flying around, people be freaking the fuck out.
no, that's the problem. They're using drones when it shouldn't be. It's not like your traditional quadcopter drone. You know,
So you think it's orb?
Have you
Supernatural?
seen some of the pictures of the
I've
stuff?
seen none. I just seen the
They're
one.
doing weird. They're weird orbish drones. Like, do you remember that one that was on the UK tarmac? Did you ever see that? Like, it's like a metallic-y type drone. And then there's these big statues of drones in some of the most important buildings in the world that look like they've got mechanics inside them, and they're like big gold or metallic balls with no like. So
like
it's
the one buddy took off in, right? Like Quetzalcoatl or whatever.
Quetzalcoatl. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, let's just play with this guy. What this guy's saying.
That'd be a better way to say
I'm
it.
just gonna do this for a couple minutes and see.
The drones in New Jersey and more. What can you tell us? What is going on, and why is it taking so long to come up with an explanation?
Yeah, it's a good. I don't blame people for being frustrated. Let me say, most importantly, right up front, we see no evidence, and I say we.
He doesn't have a New Jersey accent.
Look at the one above. Look at the thing above him. I mean, is that a picture from this or somebody? There's one with a weird like wheel inside a wheel in there, and it's.
Homeland Security, FBI.
Does that look like what you've seen?
Our state.
It's funny you mentioned that. I kind of thought about that, and it doesn't. But I mean, you don't see them with that kind of movement very often.
Police, authorities at all levels of government. The most important point to say is we don't see any concern for
I
public.
swear I
safety.
read something like a couple weeks ago that said the aliens were coming too. Like they're like in the next week or two.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's from Cliff High's
That
predictions.
might have been it. Yeah.
Number one.
It was-
Number two.
It was supposed to be on the 3rd of December, so we're just a week over.
Well, it's the Mayan calendar, so it's a few weeks. They didn't quite match up the dates properly when they translated it. So
Having said
it'll be
that,
anytime.
it's really frustrating that we don't have more answers as to where they're coming from and why they're doing what they're doing. We had last night 49 sightings. I was on with the White House and Homeland Security leadership literally at the
Did you hear that? 49 sightings. I mean, that's
very top yesterday,
Could have been 33.
pretty much all
Yeah.
day. I'm hoping we'll get answers sooner than later. I would just ask folks to continue to let the FBI or their local law enforcement know when they see something. And we'll continue to do everything we can with our federal partners to get clearer answers.
Why is it so hard to get answers?
These are apparently as I understand,
Okay, listen.
very sophisticated. The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark. And you know, we're obviously most concerned about sensitive targets and sensitive critical infrastructure. So we've got military assets, we've got utility assets, we've got the president-elect's one of his homes here. This is something we're taking deadly seriously. We've got good cooperation out of the feds, but we need more, and that was my plea.
Yeah, you know, they just go dark. You get eyes on them, and they go dark. FBI admits to not knowing what's happening. New Jersey Congressman, 50 drones emerging from the ocean, including a vessel leading 12 to 30 drones. So maybe that's your mothership thing. And this is what I'm talking about. Some of these pics, dude. These are photos taken. Now, I'm not like saying I've double checked all the accuracy of all this stuff, like, you know, but this is what's going around the internet. Look at those Orbi balls there. That's not just your quadcopter drone. I mean, that's like a bubble. It looks like a bubble. And then there's that one with the red and green, which is pretending to be a plane, I think.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm skeptical.
I know. It's especially with the timing, with Syria, with Trump, with Cliff High stuff.
I'm skeptical of Syria too. I think it's all just, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
More than ever, it seems like we live in the Truman Show.
New Jersey State Senator Douglas Steinhardt says drones likely coming from the Atlantic Ocean. The best information that we have available to us suggests these drones are coming from offshore. They become evasive and elusive. Van Drew says credible sources saying they're Iranian. Now I'm just trying to. Oh, here. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Sabrina, can you?
So this is the Pentagon.
Jen, Sabrina, can you tell me what the Pentagon is doing to address this issue of drone sightings over New Jersey? It's near sensitive installations. The FBI is involved. What is the Pentagon doing?
Sure. So at this time, aware of those drone sightings that have been reported, at this time, we have no evidence that these activities are coming from a foreign entity or the work of an adversary. We're going to continue to monitor what is happening, but
a foreign entity? Why would they say entity? Is that usually what they call it, a foreign country? An entity? I guess so, eh?
Doesn't have to be a country. I guess an entity would mean the stateless.
You know, at no point were our installations threatened when this activity was occurring.
Can you rule out that these are American drones or U.S. military drones?
These are not U.S. military drones.
Can you rule out that they're American?
Again, this is being investigated by local law enforcement. What our initial assessment here is that these are not drones or activities coming from a foreign entity or
these are not the drones you're looking for.
Adversary.
Representative Jeff Van Drew, who is a Republican from New Jersey, was just on the air saying that Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones, and that mothership is off the coast of the east coast of the United States. Is there any truth to that?
There is not any truth to that. There is no Iranian ship off the coast of the United States, and there's no so-called mothership launching drones towards the United States.
I mean, she did a good job at explaining that. She's just straight up. No, like she's very, she's not beating around the bush. I'm not used to hearing those spokesholes being so direct. Are you? It's almost weird. Like you're actually answering the questions directly. What is going on?
Well, I think that's because it wasn't the White. You're used to like the White House press secretary. This is the Pentagon press secretary, which is probably a much more serious position.
Oh, that's the deputy defense press secretary. Okay, maybe you're right.
It was funny that she was rolling her eyes and quoting mothership. I mean, that's pretty much what I was doing.
So here's another one that looks like
she's a foreigner.
So here's another one that looks like. Like I'm talking about these like plasma drones now. This looks very strange, right? You're seeing like these pictures like
I don't believe those are real. I mean, here's the problem, dude. The phones do so much crazy stuff with the pictures and the filters and the AI and all of it. And everyone just fighting for clicks and likes and retweets, and I can't believe anything anymore. I really
I
can't.
know, I know.
It's just mostly for jokes. It's
Look
mostly,
at this
and then
one.
even the clips I watch now, I've got to like just sort of double check them all a little bit. And, because AI always has that tinge to it, you can still hear the thing in the back, especially if it's like an AI of somebody, they could probably fool you for a little bit with an AI of just a random person. But if they're trying to do like a Trump or something like that, you're going to catch it eventually.
Yeah. Here's a picture of the Iranian mullah ship.
Yeah, exactly. And that drone out there looks just like the ones that we see, I mean, dude, I could take a picture of some people on my phone now and just like circle one person and pull them right out, and the AI will automatically try and fill in the image behind them.
Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with you at all, but it's like something's going on, right? There's enough sightings and enough I think there's enough like legitimate footage from people.
Distraction of the week.